So you like spiders?
Oh yeah, I love them. I often go to spider parties.
Spider parties?
Yeah, it's a party where like you see spiders. It's sort of like Tropical World, except there's like huge tanks full of big spiders that just roll.
Are they armed?
What?
Tanks?
Oh my goodness! No, not you. Yes, but the spiders are armed. I immediately got creeped out by looking at the front cover of this.
So, what did you think of Monster of Peladon?
I thought it was a boring pile of garbage. Well, I mean, it wasn't awful, but it was.
You gave it 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
Which is the lowest John Pertwee so far.
And yeah, it's like I want to know what they were.
And lower than any Troutman.
I want to know what the BBC were thinking. You know, John's had enough good stories. Let's lower the quality a bit. Because even Dinosaurs was good, but it obviously was, you know, the dinosaur effects, if you can call them effects.
They are effects.
Well,
they're just not good.
Yeah, yeah, but that was still a good, entertaining story. But Peladon couldn't even do that. Oh, it didn't help that I didn't like the first Peladon story that much.
But the second lowest of the John Pertwee era.
So the two lowest Pertwee ones are Peladon.
Joint with Death of the Daleks.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes. Yeah, as I've said, I've heard of this one. I can't remember if I've seen it or not. Maybe it'll come back to me. Or maybe it won't. Oh, Robert Sloman.
Who did
some good stuff.
Green Death.
Ah, okay.
Joint with Barry Letts. This is also with Barry Letts.
Okay.
Who's this?
Oh, is this the traitor? Does look quite different. Most of the hair looks longer. Sort of.
Well, he's not a unit anymore, is he?
Demons 2. The actual one. I'd do the same thing. The exact same thing.
Recognise him?
Yeah, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
Tomb of the Cybermen and Ambassadors of Death.
Thank you.
Who was it?
Played a scientist both times. Ambassador of Death is the scientist being held captive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Tomb of the Cybermen is the lead scientist.
Okay. Wow.
What's it all about?
Trust him. Come on, Sarah Jane, have a little bit more initiative. Says the person who supported going back to the beginning of the world.
Yeah, but he knows he was wrong now.
The trade unit is untrustworthy.
I sorted myself out, I suppose, after that golden age.
Yeah, you better go on with it.
You think they believe me? Last time we met, I pulled a gun on them.
Oh, now I get it.
How could you forget it? There's already so many plot holes in this. It's the more convincing creature.
Mr. Clegg, would you like to tell us what's inside this package?
Maybe it's that fungus stuff.
That didn't come from beyond the stars. That's not a meteorite.
Maybe it's got it right.
The crystal from the Tabili.
Oh!
Thank you, Mr. Clegg.
Must be this thing.
There you go.
Hey.
Well.
And that's about it.
Wonder what brought that to. Joe's mind.
Well,
What do you
that's
mean?
more like it. Can I have a look?
Why? It was from her, yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder why at this point you just thought, you know what, I don't want this thing, and I'm going to give it back to the doctor. Wouldn't you want a memento if you met the doctor?
I'll miss the next cleft stick to civilization.
Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go.
Wow.
The creepiness begins then. Oh my! Well, this is the scariest Doctor Who serial we've seen so far.
Absolutely beautiful. What's that, Doctor? Oh, the smell of that coffee. Thank you, Sergeant. Forget it, Sullivan. You said the next Mrs. Samuel
Oh,
the finest
Doc.
coffee in the world. Thank you very much,
What
Doctor.
are you doing?
The secret of it is
I don't know who Sullivan is.
Never mind the dratted coffee.
It's an
What
MO.
about the spiders?
At least. Someone else.
No, medical
The
officer.
ones in the crystal.
You know, Brigadier, when I was a
Bitchin'.
young man, there was an old hermit who lived halfway up a mountain just behind our house.
I remember the doctor telling the story to
The
Joe.
finest hours of my life with that old
Yeah. Wasn't that time
Ah,
once?
you're talking
Yeah.
about
It was from him I first learned how to look
When
into
they
my
were
mind.
passed.
the crystal doctor.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Brigadier.
Billio. Well, all of a sudden, this giant spider appeared and jumped on Lupton's back.
It's coherent thought.
Oh, Doctor, really?
A scientific pun. What did you say?
I said, really, this is important. You're so interested in
Yes.
But before that, to me, Sarah, this is very important. Tell me the whole story, right from the beginning.
Who is who?
Hey, wait!
No!
Wait a minute, there could
I
be a
hope that
target.
wasn't set to kill.
Come again.
Here, what are you doing?
Wow. Ah,
Somebody attack you.
Yes, he's got
so many
a pressure
mixed
of yours, Doctor. Come on.
messages. I don't know what's going on anymore. Jump! If this thing is about to fly,
Then what?
then it's gonna get better. This story.
Of course we're flying.
No, we're falling with style. Greg. I must say, this is really like varied in action effect. We've been on varied car chase, we've had the aerial fight, now we're on the water.
It was just one very long chase.
Yeah, but it's got good variety. It covers land, sky, sea, everything. Don't get too comfortable. Oh wow. Well, that got pretty interesting. Doesn't really seem familiar to me though. No, I'm probably leaning towards I haven't seen this.
Okay.
I don't recognise any of it really. So far it's alright. We had all sorts of chases. On the ground, in the sky, in the sea.
And then nothing to report it off.
Thing, person,
The
yeah.
person. And I'm not sure why they couldn't have just done that in the first place.
Maybe
They avoided
just
all
wanted
of
to-
this.
Well, they wanted to get the doctor out of the way.
Out of the way of what? They've got what
I don't know,
they
just to distract them. To mess with them.
need. They're just
Just
to
to
mess
kind
with them.
Yeah. That's what the master did all the time.
True.
Done well. I thank you, O Queen. Now you must prepare to return, bringing the crystal
No.
with you. It shall be done.
What about me? Am I to be forgotten?
You are not necessary.
Oh, but I am. Without
Off
me,
with his
you
head.
would never have recovered your precious crystal.
Although already it
friend.
is.
A friend, a two-leg dares to claim. We have exhausted our power. Be ready to return. Be ready.
I just googled it because I thought I recognised Lupton's voice. You know him, his
Yeah.
voice. Do you know who he was?
Who?
He was the boss.
Oh. Nice.
Rest. Sleep, Lupton. Sleep.
No! Oh, okay, it's badly put in. Okay.
So what are you going to be like if the spiders in the new one?
What new
The
one?
new series? I said it.
There won't be any.
Then not good.
Stand. Are we now?
Now listen to me. Is that
Steve
thing on your
and-
back at this moment?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, but it's strange. No, it's not.
Right, let's get away from
Oh,
here.
I can't
Of
hear
course,
that.
of course.
Ah.
I wonder if anyone at the time was
Oh, I'm sure they
put
were.
off watching Doctor Who.
Oh, put off watching it altogether.
Well, not altogether, but at least until they hear that
Spiders aren't in it.
Spider gone, yeah.
Probably, yes.
Say please.
Please, Lupton, please. You are cleverer than the two legs on Metabilis 3.
All the stuff that has happened on Doctor Who, all the things we've seen, and it's spiders that finally get to me.
Oh man, hey, bad mate.
As soon as I saw Sarah step into that thing, I knew immediately something wrong was happening. And the green screening is all too.
Vance? Stop! Stop!
Come back inside, my son.
Let it go!
Oh, just realised that's basically the same place as the Three Doctors. The same room.
It's the unit office, yes.
We've not seen it that much, have we? Like, I don't know. I don't feel like we've
Not since the Doctor got his TARDIS control working.
No, that cannot be. We shall return. Bring this two-leg. We shall question him with the female.
Ah, stop it! The way one of its legs is like just raises like higher than the other. The Doctor's dead. That's it. Doctor Who's over.
Something.
No, it's no good. He's dead.
It can't be.
They can use their power to give pain, or to stun, or to kill. Your friend is dead.
No, doctor.
Leave him. He's stay out here when all
He's
we
been
It's
dead
almost time for
a
the
few
curfew.
times.
Bury him tomorrow.
Hmm.
No, but he moved his hand.
Impossible.
I saw him. He's alive. He's alive.
I don't just mean in the whole
You're right. he is
show.
alive.
I mean John Pertwee's Doctor's
Yeah.
been
I know.
technically dead.
Is he? I don't know.
In the last one,
He seemed to think to be taken to the home of
in
that
Monster of Paladon, remember? Right at the end.
Hmm.
Twice. He was dead in
I
that.
didn't get the chance to discuss it with
Once he
him.
got blown
Who
up
it was.
by the self-destruct thing.
He's not
And the
dead.
second time
Maybe. How do I know? He's just vanished.
in the armory room. Yeah.
What are we gonna do?
Yeah,
Get out while the going's good. Why? We haven't done anything criminal.
he's dead a lot of ways.
For hell. heaven's sake.
How does he manage to sit there when he's surrounded by those things?
We know
Not everyone is terrified of spiders.
The Great One awaits the
I'm
crystal.
shocked.
All praise to the Great One.
Machine. What kind of machine can save a man's life?
I don't know.
Nick.
But if he needs it, I'm going to get it for him.
I'm not wearing it.
They'll kill you.
I always thought that looked interesting, or even a bit familiar.
Did you not know what it was?
I don't know. I don't know.
Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. Show a leg, the weather's fine.
Back to normal then.
We know your muscles aren't
Always gets me every
Try to
time.
get some rest.
Rest? How can you be so
You didn't
calm?
expect them to actually go to
One is only
Expedius 3 to
frightened
film
when there's
this.
hope of rescue.
Well, I know that would be a
No
bit
hope
tricky,
left.
but
We are
I'm
dead.
just surprised
No.
that
No,
at
I
this
won't
point.
have it. There is.
Was that a
There
reply?
must be. I
Wait.
might be able to escape, and the doctor may come to our
But
rescue.
what would have been like the biggest, highest budget for a TV show this time?
Oh.
Like, it was-
Nothing from the BBC, that's for sure.
Doctor, the stone scanning device is slipped.
What are you waiting for? Kill him. Hang up. Kill him. Kill him now.
We only have 2 more parts
This is going to be our last recording session.
for a
Sure.
while, a few months maybe.
Still going.
Yeah, he's leaving us forever.
Not forever.
Well.
For 2 months ish.
So, and it's kind of convenient since we're at the end of this story
And the season.
and the season. It's perfect.
It's
So-
almost like I planned it.
Well, you never know. Something could have happened.
Hit the button.
Part 5.
Mistake? Maybe the most noble queen is growing old. Time has come for a coronation.
So they want to invade the Earth, right?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Do not be so hasty.
And the spiders are from
They ordered
Earth
the attack on
originally.
Earth. I shall
Yeah.
visit the cave of the crystal and ask the approval of the great
But we
one.
don't have space-time travel.
Hear me?
Space
I
travel.
shall this very day speak
So how
to
did
the
they get
Great One
there?
herself. Oh, praise to the Great One.
Maybe they're meant to
Are they?
be.
Is this meant to be in the future? And they're trying to invade Earth in the past, like the Daleks?
I guess.
Okay.
What an absolutely fascinating experience.
Oh, the doctors. Ah,
Judging by the habits of our captor's Earth cousins, I would. We're in the future, remember, sir.
There you go. You just said that one in the future. Okay.
Listen,
but
I'd
wait,
forgotten that.
Arak is trying to get together
but the
some of
spiders are
the
from
other
Megabuus
villages. They're gonna try and rescue
3.
them.
The spiders are Earth spiders that have been affected by the
They know how to protect
crystals.
themselves now.
Oh,
Well,
are they want to get back?
Assume so. Yeah, I guess that's what.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They want to invade Earth. Okay.
For the freedom of our people. Rhaegar,
I think they picked like
You have nothing
all
to
of the
fear.
worst actors that
The
they
doctor
could
has given us
for
protection.
this tribe.
put on the headbands I gave you.
Yeah, I can't say I
Ready then.
invested.
Death to the 8 legs.
Death to the eight leg. Death.
I said it a bit
Wasting
loud.
your time.
Death to the 8 legs.
look,
You could have been one of them.
Death to the 8
it's
legs?
inevitable. I would appreciate it if you'd shut up.
Be asking.
Rise, child. You have no reason to fear me. I am your friend.
Oh, really? No reason at
You have a
all.
funny way of treating your friends, eh?
You can
Well,
do is
that's
transform
more-
into something that isn't a spider.
Is that fear I can feel in your mind? You are not accustomed to feeling frightened, are you, Doctor? You are very wise to be afraid of me.
Oh no, that's the worst one yet.
Goodbye.
I'm out.
Get on, I tell you what, the risks you run.
Oh. Yes! Just when I thought it was gonna go. Ah! Just when I thought it was gonna get any worse.
Get him out of the way! Come on now, Tommy.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, Mr. Barnes. Kill him!
Oh. Oh, right. I didn't realise. Okay. Slightly confusing.
Yeah.
So, for a minute I thought he had immortality, and then for a minute they're not, and then, I don't know.
It's a weird cliffhanger because they just established that it didn't harm him,
And now it looks to be.
and yeah.
This has been a really odd story, honestly. I mean, me not liking the 8 legs to begin
yeah.
with was already a little bit.
Do you not like them, or are you just scared of them?
I don't know. I don't know if I have like a phobia or anything, but they just creep me out anyway. In real life, in fiction. Are you kidding me? This far back? This is like 3 minutes! You're not making things much better for yourself, Planet of the Spiders.
You are welcome. My friend Sarah Jane Smith. It is kind of you to come and
What
visit.
a finale. I mean, at least the time monster was sort of inventive.
Even the universe itself. I wish I knew where that crystal was at this moment.
Tommy brought it to me. It was the crystal which cured him.
Thank heavens it's safe.
Give it to me.
Sarah, what's the matter with you?
Give me the crystal. I must have it. I must. Give it to me.
Sarah, what's come over you?
Oh man.
Stay!
This definitely wasn't in the last one.
What has the Queen Spider done to you?
I honestly didn't see that coming. Oh goodness! No, that's the worst one yet.
You know each other?
Yes. He was my teacher.
Hmm.
When a Time Lord's body wears out, he regenerates, becomes new.
That is why he can live such a long time.
I see. Well, what about
Is it still like a set number of how many times Time Lord can generate? Because I remember, I remember it being
Me too.
13.
30 is a projection of my own self.
So that. Oh.
Mr. Yates.
Ah, that's clever.
Spider.
There's not a moment to lose.
So if they stuck to that rule, then this upcoming Doctor, at the time of recording, should be the last.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I wonder if they'll actually still honour the rule.
No! Yates! Mr. Yates! The crystal! There it is!
Goodness! It's an all-out attack.
Priscilla, come on!
Nobody's actually being killed though. But ever.
I know, but Yates just...
So you lied. Your attack failed.
Did you really believe these creatures could overcome the 8 legs? They have minds as easily controlled as their own sheep. Why have you come back?
Return the crystal.
You have the crystal here.
Don't you see what's happening to you?
All praise to the Great One! All praise to me! Bow down before me, planets! Bow down, stars! Bow down, oh galaxies, and worship the Great One! The me! The great, all-powerful me! My brain is on
Quick, get off the green screen set! I think, I haven't said much about it, but I think the spider's voices is probably the most grating I've heard in Doctor Who in a long time. Ah, stop it!
Ah, okay.
I kind of figured that would happen. Too much power.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Brig!
Hello,
It's been a while.
I just... Doctor!
I got lost in the time vortex. TARDIS brought me home.
Wait a minute. He's not gonna...
Doctor, why did you have to go back?
I had to face them.
No.
Yeah?
Charlie.
Sarah Jane?
He's not gonna do what I think he's gonna do, is he?
What do you think he's going to do?
While this life.
Well, there's been a little bit of talk from Choji or whatever his name was about something that happened in the 10th planet and the war games.
The Cybermen? No, wait, what?
Yeah, the war games. Hey, there he is.
It's all right. He is not dead.
Oh, no. I don't think I can take much more.
I'm sorry to have startled you, my dear.
Briggs just like, what?
Your friend, Miss Smith.
Yes, this is...
We have been devastated by the Metabelus crystals, but you forget. He is a Time Lord. I
That
will
confirms
process
it.
A little push and the cells will regenerate. He will become a new man.
No, John!
He will look quite different.
Not again.
And it will show
Yes,
you-
again, Brig.
You may find his behavior somewhat erratic.
When will all this happen?
Well, there's no time like the present, is there? Goodbye. Look after him.
Now, wait a moment.
Look, Brigadier, look! I think it's starting.
Well, here we go again.
I mean, at least this time you get to see it. John! For the last time.
There we go.
Okay. Scoring.
You just instantly going into
Parts
it.
1 through 5. 5.
Okay.
But for this,
You can't do that.
Huh.
You can't do that.
I can do what I want! There were so many twists! There were so many things! That was one of the most
So
insane
dense.
endings.
So dense.
Final parts. Oh my goodness. I'm speechless.
Do you want to say some words about John Pertwee, the whole era? What do you think? What do you think we thought of John Pertwee?
I think it's been mostly wonderful. It kind of stumbled at the end.
Yeah, you've not given very good scores for this last season.
No. This season's gotten worse and worse, I think. But the very end of this one was just insane. And I'm happy it ended like that, I guess. Is this the longest we've been with a Doctor?
5 years. Longer than both Hartnell and Trump.
Man. I've gotten so used to him.
From
The last episode was yeah, maybe.
Compared to the 10th Planet, which is the first Doctor's last story, and
That
the War
was-
Games.
Oh,
which
War
is the
Games
Troughton's last
was
story.
amazing.
Yeah.
10th Planet was, I don't know, it was alright. It was pretty decent. It was the first Cyberman one.
Yeah.
So it was cool to see them introduced. But this one, I mean, I wasn't that invested in it.
No.
I hated the spiders because I don't like spiders in general. But I mean, like, just the twists and turns, and at the end it was. I think that was great. Alright, can I go halves? Can
Yeah.
I go half? 6.5.
Cool.
And obviously it says on the box the years 1970 74, and we've had so many seasons.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Any special features on here you want to watch?
What is there?
Final curtain, a look back at the third Doctor's tenure with John Pertwee, Richard Franklin, Yates, producer / director / writer Barry Letts.
Oh, well, he did everything.
He did everything. Script editor Terence Dix. Oh yeah, because this is actually, I don't know if it is. This is the last. So Terence Dix,
Yeah.
who's been script editor since the War Games. That was his last one.
Oh, what?
So he's left as well.
Oh, no.
Barry Letts will leave after the first Tom Baker one, but this is basically his last one. Who's been the producer since the Silurians.
Oh, man.
So that's basically all of John Pertwee. So basically, when we start back, it's going to be new lead character and pretty much all new behind the scenes people, new producer, new script editor.
It's basically
It's a whole new show.
Oh, my word. Well, I
when we
mean,
come back.
I've only seen one Tom Baker story.
Genesis.
Yeah, I mean, but how can anybody not see that? You know, that's one of the sort of essential Doctor Who stories. So obviously, apart from that, I don't think I've seen any of his.
Get to see him in action in a couple of months. Bye.